Here, inside the industrial city on the 6th of October, there's this great service industrial and educational edifice, which provides services to investors in the industrial sector, witnessed the death of a long struggle, which resulted in this giant service entity, an idea launched by the young engineer Haytham Hussein to write distinguished and pioneering history in the field of investor service, to push the wheel of the industrial investment in Egypt forward. In numbers, we find that during 11 years, 100,000 trainees were provided for training in Egypt's workers, as 3 million working hours inside the industrial facilities. Meetings were held with 3,003 industrial facilities, and work has already been done in 350 industrial facilities. The number of job opportunities that exist within the Egyptian workers' complex is 1,500 direct and 2,500 indirect job opportunities, distributed in several sectors, starting with the human resource attraction sector to the work environment in the industrial zones, and providing all the data required for youth and graduates in all disciplines. The human resource recruitment sector consists of Director of the Recruitment Sector, Department of Attracting Higher Qualifications and Administrators, Department of Recruiting Craftsmen and Technicians, Department of Attracting Drivers, Department of Attracting Industrial Diplomas, Department of Attracting Commercial and Agricultural Diplomas, the Department of Recruiting Regular Labor. The Human Resources Marketing Sector is a distinct sector and specializes in marketing qualified human cadres to all customers, as well as communicating with human resources managers in factories and companies to take their needs of trained technical workers in all disciplines. The Human Resources Marketing Sector consists of the Food Industries Department, the Packaging Industry Department, the Metallurgical Industries and the Building Materials Department, the Pharmaceutical and Chemical Industries Department, and finally, the Textile and Leather Industries Department, one of the pivotal sectors in which the worker is received after being recruited to explain his work tasks by different means, and then a personal interview is held for him before signing the contract to receive the work. The Human Resources sector is divided into Rehabilitation and Recruitment Department, Retention and Resignation Department, Training and Rehabilitation Center, Practical Training Center. It shows the practical aspect and field training within the Egyptian workers' compound. We see a specialized training center that includes some craft workshops to stimulate different work environments, which help job applicants gain the skills and experience necessary to present them to the industrial labor market, qualified and trained, of course after their theoretical training. Operating Sector. It is the first of the pioneering sectors within the Egyptian workers' complex, in which the needs of clients from workers are followed up, trained, and appropriate housing and transportation are provided for them according to the work environment. The operating sector is divided into General Industries Operation Department, Specialized Industries Operation Department, and finally, the Department of Transportation and Housing. Industrial Construction Sector, one of the main future sectors in the development of industrial real estate, to serve the recruitments of the investor and the industrial environment. Sector is made from the Technical Office, Executive Office, and work teams at the highest level of efficiency. Legal Affairs Department. It specializes in serving investors by providing the necessary legal framework to start a large investment project under the umbrella of Egyptian law. The Legal Affairs Department is divided into the Licensing and Contracts Department, the Social and Health Insurance Department, and the Investigation and Inspection Department. Financial Management. It includes all financial procedures within the Egyptian workers' complex, and its multiple sections are divided into Payroll section, Purchasing section, Suppliers and Costs section, finally Billing and Collections section. It is the most important sector within the Egyptian workers' complex and represented the balance of the combined services sector due to the many investment services it provides. Together, we will take you on a tour to get acquainted with the departments of the investment services sector and investors. First, the Industrial Investment Opportunities section, in which the specialist presents several investment opportunities, from which the investor can choose what he deems appropriate to start his investment project. Then he moves to the Feasibility Studies department, in which an approved technical and financial study for the project is carried out. Then to the Finance and Partnership department, where it's easy for the investor to provide a partner or a financier for his project. Then to the Industrial Real Estate department, Production Line Supply department, Materials and Production Supplies Supply department, Human Resources and Operation department, Marketing, Research and Ideas department. Among the service departments in the investment sector within the Egyptian workers' complex, Export Services department, Import Services department, and also Services department of the Ministries of Manpower, Trade and Industry. The tour ends within the investment sector at the Industrial Products Marketing department, in which several markets are open to market factory products locally and internationally. Dr. Ibrahim Al-Fikki Hall. It's a major informative and educational beacon in the middle of the Egyptian service workers' complex, in which training courses are offered in many fields including management, arts and modern sciences. Technicians are also rehabilitated, and special meetings are held for factories and companies dealing with the Egyptian workers' complex or those in the surrounding industrial zone. Next to the hall, we also see the Dr. Ibrahim Al-Fikki Industrial Library, which includes a variety of books and industrial references in all departments, as well as in the field of human resources and various management arts, so that its visitors can easily access it. And here is the exhibition of the final products of OMC factories that serve companies and factories in the industrial area and meet their needs of uniforms, medical kits, and ready-made clothes. And the exhibition is also open to the public on a daily basis. As for here and on this wide area, it is planned, God willing, that several future projects will be built on it, including a small industrial complex and the Egyptian Technical Industrial Workers Institute. Press Office. It's an important window from which the services of the Egypt Workers Service Complex for the industrial sector overlook. The office represents a professional team that presents what is published by the Egyptian Industrial Workers newspaper on various social networking sites.
تراكمت الخبرات خلال 11 سنة في منشآت صناعية مختلفة، وتيحت لنا الفرصة ان احنا نشتغل في منشآت صناعية عالمية بذات قوة كبيرة جدا في الاقتصاد المصري او حتى خارج الاقتصاد المصري. ده أهلنا بشكل كبير جدا يكون عندنا حجم من الخبرات اللي تؤهلنا ان احنا نقدر نقدم خدمة مختلفة للمنشآت الصناعية من خلال مجمع عمال مصر. بدعو كل المستثمرين اللي بينووا دخول سوق الصناعة في السوق المصري يجوا يزوروا مجمع عمال مصر، ان شاء الله نوفر لهم كل الخدمات اللازمة لإنشاء المصنع من بداية طرح الفرصة الاستثمارية في الصناعة. وبقول دايما لكل المستثمرين الصناعيين ان عمال مصر دلوقتي بقت ارض ممهدة وجاهزة للاستثمار في مشروعات مختلفة. لدينا حجم تنوع من استثمارات صناعية مختلفة طبقا لما يحتاجه السوق الصناعي المصري وطبقا لحجم الامكانيات والكوادر البشرية اللي موجودة.